We've gone from comms dark, no patch, just basically scraping the bottom of the barrel for Helldivers news to now, today, the first signs of life we've seen in a while because Arrowhead has just dropped the new Viper Commando Warbond trailer, and this thing looks to go hard. Welcome to the channel, it's LtBuzzLitebeer, and I've got the full recap here for you, along with, of course, my thoughts on it all. And this Warbond, at least on paper, is looking to be my favorite one yet. And if they can marry it to a successful balance patch next week, woo, we're going to be eating good, divers. Thanks again for your awesome support. Remember to hit subscribe and ring that notifications bell to receive my latest upload alerts. And it's time to show off those biceps, divers, because here's the latest from Helldivers. Alright, let's dive right in with the 48-hour Superstore reset, starting off with the B-24 Enforcer Hybrid Medium Heavyweight Armor with Fortified for reduced recoil and, of course, 50% resistance to explosive damage. There's also the matching B-24 Enforcer, aka the Stormtrooper, aka the Buckethead helmet, the CE-74 Breaker helmet, and the matching CE-74 Breaker lightweight armor with engineering kit for reduced recoil and, of course, +2 grenades. Quickly jumping over to the galaxy map and checking in on the major order, and we're right now at about 1 day, 6 hours to go, so that's 30 hours. We've liberated Errata Prime, we have liberated Touring, we are about to finish up Akamar 4, and then we've got a long ways to go on Fact Bay. This one's going to be tight, Helldivers. I don't know if we're going to pull it off, even though it's over in Bugsville, just because Fact Bay has all of those terrible environmental effects. I know that a lot of divers just steer clear of planets like that. There was also a call to arms to defend Aesir Pass over in Bottsville, and this one's not going well either. Right now, at the time of this recording, there's only about 5,400 divers over there. I'm going to show you Helldivers Companion in a moment, but we are getting throttled right now on Aesir Pass, and I foresee that we are going to lose this one. Also, while we're here on the galaxy map, today's daily or personal order is to complete 6 secondary objectives. How do you do that? You run around and complete the different tasks on the map, such as the radar station, such as the Seaf launcher. Finish up 6 of them, collect your 15 medals, and you're going to want those for next week because the Warbond has been announced. As promised, here is the Helldivers Companion app, and I always include a link to this down in the video description and in the pinned comments to make it so easy to click over to and reference because most of this information is not in the game. But we want to focus on those first 3 planets up there, Akamar 4, Fact Bay, and Aesir Pass. Now, Akamar 4 is in the process of being liberated. We're almost there. It's about 94% right now, and the app is predicting our victory in about 1 hour 20 minutes, so that's good to go. Fact Bay is on 0%, so we're gonna have to really grind that one out, and plus we have a -3% modifier working against us, and you can see Aesir Pass over there. We're just getting crushed. We're about to lose that one, and we need 8 hours to finish it up, and we've only got 3 to go. But I know what you're here for. You want the new Warbond news, and it just came flying out of everywhere. We've gone from nothing from Arrowhead for almost a week now to all of a sudden they just turned the tap on full bore. We've got a new Warbond coming a week from today. It's called the Viper Commando Warbond, and oh my, they really switched it up in this one. I'm going to be honest with you, of all the Warbonds, and I have them all, just seeing this trailer and what's coming on this one, just the cosmetics alone has me pumped. Right now, this looks like it's going to be my favorite Warbond. Now, of course, I haven't tried out any of these weapons. I don't know what any of this gear actually functions like, but we've got all sorts of different stuff. We've got new cosmetics, new weapons, new customization, new ship customization, and even a damn throwing knife. So, yeah, Viper Commandos looks to be my kind of Warbond. I'm going to be reading from this PlayStation blog article while you get to watch the trailer, and of course, I'm going to throw in some of my ideas on this absolutely insane offering. The article says, don't poke the Viper in the jungle unless you're ready for the venom. Okay, yeah. All right, and here's what it says. Liberty's greetings, Helldivers. Are you ready to learn all about the new Viper Commandos Warbond? Firstly, we have been listening to your feedback as we develop our Warbonds in general. The idea behind each Warbond is to allow our Helldivers to roleplay their favorite soldier fantasies within our universe. Okay, then give us stronger weapons and we can roleplay even better. But it's important that these are fantasies that actually appeal to our players. Based on player input, we're changing our approach to Warbonds. Okay, moving forward in a couple of ways. Firstly, we're slowing down the pace at which we release Warbonds to give us a little bit more time to polish these designs before they're released. Thank you. Thank you, Arrowhead. Get your sorted out before you push it public, because yeah, we only have so many times that we can take Warbonds releasing and the weapons don't work, or the gear's not functioning correctly, or one of the new stratagems is just not working the way it's intended. So yes, please get this stuff sorted out. They say we don't want to rush anything out of the oven before it's fully baked. I like this complete 180 that they've taken here. Yes, I like getting new content. Yes, I like the iteration and the speed of it and how they just shadow drop new enemies into the game. That's all cool, but with that comes a lot of technical gremlins, and I just want a game that functions correctly. Continuing on, it says, secondly, we are changing the arrangement of items in each Warbond to make room for new items and also higher quality armor and weapons. Sounds like we might be getting almost like a gear score update, even though there's no gear score in the game. You just unlock something and you have it, but yeah, okay. This will prevent us from simply adding more of everything, just adding in the fluff. Agreed. Which can lead to weapons that feel redundant. Agreed. And uninteresting armor. Agreed again. It's time to focus on quality over quantity. Thank you, Arrowhead. Just keep that mantra going. When we started researching items for Viper Commandos, we wanted to be sure we answered our player calls for stronger theming that coordinates across all the items. More emotes, unique armor passives, I agree with that, and more thoughtful designs rather than simply giving more of the same. Yeah, one of the problems I have with the armors is many of them are just recolors. They're not even... They don't change up anything. The armor is the same design across this set, across this set, across this set, and they've just changed up the coloring and maybe the passive. We can't wait for players to get a hold of our latest edition, so let's dive into what's in store. All right, here we go. This is what they got. They say, think jungle, think swamp. Think about a hot, humid trek through an untamed, marshy wilderness, okay, to do reconnaissance on some unliberated scum. You gotta love their wording. If you ask me, this is our strongest themed Warbond yet. I'm looking at it, I agree, with Helldivers equipped from head to boots with the finest tools to live out their jungle combat dreams. What kind of tools, you ask? First off, here's the weapons. Listen to this, divers. The items in the Viper Commando set really sell that fantasy of up close and personal. This matches my playstyle because this is how I play the game. I just run up on things and just go full kablowie on them. For a primary, we're giving you a new version of the LIberator. It's called the AR-23A LIberator Carbine. Okay, so it's a shorter version of the LIberator, but this one has a modified shortened form, like I just said, factor, that handles differently from the true classic with a bit higher recoil, which it should, but faster handling that feels perfect for spraying and praying up close. Okay, this sounds like my kind of weapon just from the description. Now I need to make sure that it damages more than just scavengers. It needs to be able to drop some enemies, if you know what I'm saying, but I like the sound of that. It's like a spray and pray, almost like the Breaker has, but for the LIberator itself. And I love the ARs, I just won't use them because none of them really damage much above just the really, really low-level chaff. But let's keep going on because this next weapon really says buzz all over it. You can combine carrying that with the new SG-22 Bushwhacker triple barrel sawed-off shotgun with 2 different firing modes, including one that fires all 3 barrels at once. Hell to the yes! I love the way this thing looks in the video itself. So you can fire 1 barrel at a time or fire all 3. I wonder if that's just going to kick straight up to the stars. But wow, that is impressive. And then they go down to confirm down here. Yes, you read that right. This shotgun is a secondary weapon. meaning you can equip your favorite AR primary or your favorite shotgun primary and keep the Bushwhacker handy for close encounters. Okay, so you give up the grenade pistol, so you're going to have to just toss grenades in to close up those bug holes, but think about it, I could actually run around with my incendiary breaker and the Bushwhacker. That's a whole lot of pellets going downrange. That sounds like my kind of weapon. They also have 2 new armor sets coming as part of the Viper Commando's Warbond. Here's what they say, and the armors are nothing short of inspired. Catch me in the PH9 Predator. Yeah, I like the sound of that, just like the movie Predator. Inspired by a veteran of the Viper Commandos who was said to have held off an entire Terminid brood with nothing but a machine gun, a pocket knife, and an orbital laser. Okay, so it sounds like General Brash. The headpiece has a beret. Oh, so we're going full on without a helmet. Now we're going with a beret. I'm going to rock this all day long, and it looks devastatingly cool when combined with the mask of the Crimson Fang capes. We've got an actual mask that looks like almost like Ghost out of COD. Wow, yeah, I'm definitely going to rock this one. We also have the PH202 Twig Snapper for your jungle heavy. Okay, I see what they're trying to say there. It's kind of worded odd, which looks awesome with the Executioner's Canopy cape. Although mixing and matching works great for both of these sets. Both armors in this Warbond feature the Peak Physique passive. All right, so we finally get a new passive, which, oh, whoa, improves melee damage and weapon handling? What? All right, so weapon handling is probably like ADS, reload speeds, recoil. I mean, we kind of know what's usually encapsulated in weapon handling, so let's push that to the side. Melee damage? Now, I don't personally use melee that much in this game. I probably have less than 20 melee kills, and I only use it as an absolute last resort because melee is just really weak in this game. We're just sitting there smacking things with the butts of our rifles, but improved melee damage? Are we looking at the first steps for finally having a full melee, like secondary or something we can switch to, like a chainsword? Oh, please tell me that this is coming in the game. Yes. They both also feature bare arms and bulging biceps with a variety of randomized skin tones. All right, so we're going to be out there, suns out, guns out, with a variety of randomized skin tones. I guess we can actually change the colorization of our skin to keep you sweat-free when diving in the humid atmosphere. I actually left a comment over there on this new Warbond video and the trailer video, and I actually said, you know, sun's out, guns out, we dive sleeveless or we don't dive. So that is right up my alley. A beret, this ghost-style mask, sun's out, guns out. Looks like we have camo on the armors. I am totally for this, but they've got more. Let's just keep going. It says patterns, boosters, and more. Another exciting addition to this Warbond is new skins for your Hellpods, exosuits, and Pelican 1. What? Inspired by the classic Woodland and Tiger Strike camo patterns. This pushes that customizable fantasy just a little bit further for a really cohesive look for your squad. Okay, so these are basically just camo patterns you can throw onto your, I love that, your Hellpod, which you see for all of just a few seconds. Your exosuits, too bad they aren't buffed yet. Hopefully that's this coming week. And Pelican 1, so Pelican 1 can come screaming in with camo. All right, okay, I like this. I like where they're going with this. One of my things in Viper Commandos is our new utility item. Listen to this, divers. The Throwing Knife. That's right, we get a full throwing knife now as a weapon. Imagine mowing down a crowd of Terminids and running out of ammo with only one bug remaining. No time to reload, so you dive backward and throw a hunting knife into its carapace right before it descends on you. Yes, we get a full-on throwing knife, and this thing, it's pretty beefy. So yeah, we can't actually go in. It doesn't say anything about going in like full melee with this and just like going ham with it because you throw it, so you can't actually like run around and stab things with it. But that's right, you get a full throwing knife. I wonder if that takes your secondary slot, though. It doesn't say anything about that. There's also a new booster called Experimental Infusion, which gives your stems the added bonus of boosting your movement speed and reducing the damage you take for a short time. Oh, okay, so it's a stem booster. the added bonus of boosting your movement speed to even faster speeds and reducing the damage you take for a short time. I don't know about you. I personally, if like I'm running like really low on stamina, I'll find something to just slightly damage my health bar. That way I can pop a stem. You get back full stamina so you can sprint away. So, man, even faster bonus movement speed. I like that. We've also got capes, player cards, and emotes too. Check out the rest of the items in the Viper Commandos Warbond. I'm going to leave a link to this trailer video down in the video description. I probably rambled on for too long. Here you go, divers. We just got this from Helldiver HQ. This is everything contained in the new Viper Commandos Premium Warbond. We've got the armor sets, the primary and the secondary, all the new camo patterns, of course, the throwing knife and the experimental fusion booster, 300 super credits. We have 2 new banners down there, 2 new capes. We have the Mark of the Crimson Fang and the Executioner's Canopy. And we also have, looks like, 3 new emote victory poses. Test of Conviction, Welcome Adoration, and Guns of Liberty, where he's striking the double bicep down on one knee pose. That is my new victory emote. Of course, rocking the new armors so you can show off the biceps. And we also have a new player title, Viper Commando. Oh yes, this is right up my alley. Now if we can get the new balance patch next week and we can get buffed up weapons and buffed up stratagems to match our matching gun show double biceps, this is going to be one hell of a week next week. I'm really looking forward to it. Anyways, leave me any feedback related to Helldivers. I will, of course, do my best to respond, especially leave me some feedback on the Viper Commandos Warbond. Are you digging this one? I am. I can't wait to see this. Remember to hit subscribe and to ring that notifications bell to receive my latest upload alerts. All my socials, including an open invite link to my fast-growing Helldivers Discord, can all be found down in the video description below. Shout out to the now almost 231,000 of you legends from around the globe who tune in daily and continue to support my channel. Until the next one, this is LtBuzzLitebeer signing off.